Hello guys, today I'm going to show you how to make a base in DayZ in a vanilla building mode, it's not even a mode, it's just the vanilla, no modes. So, first I'm going to say that this is the mustache house, that's how people call it because it looks like it has a mustache, and it's one of my favorite types of building to make into a base. Also this one, that's the double brown I guess. And both of them, they have only one entrance and they are very easy to wall off. This is even easier and more safer, I'd say. So let's get into it. So in order to make the base, everything you need will be, for the cutting trees down, you will need splitting axe, either a splitting axe, a hatchet or a firefighter axe. For making the base of the doors, you will need either a pickaxe, farming hoe or a shovel. Also you will need rope, pliers, box nails and metal wire, but if you find barbed wire you can convert it to metal wire using the pliers, so don't worry about it. To build the base itself, you will need either a hatchet, a hammer or a meat tenderizer, not metal. You will also need a handsaw to make wooden planks and some kind of a combination lock to secure your base, of course. So most servers they have code locks and I love it because they are 6 dial and you don't need to input the code every time you try to open the door, which is very nice. So first, before everything, you will need to make a flag to claim the territory and be able to build here, and for the flag you will need 1 rope and 3 short sticks. For the short sticks you will just have to find a bush. You will need to find a bush like this one or like all the other ones, like that one over there, and you will have to collect a long stick. You will have to split the stick by holding it in your hands, and you can just hold the left mouse button or use something sharp. Okay, and now you have to combine the 3 short sticks with a rope and you will see craft fence kit, craft flagpole kit. That's the first thing you need. For the most servers you will play, this will be enough to make an entire flag, but for the vanilla servers you will have to put some stones also. I'm gonna put the flag over here. Why do I not see the option? Okay, that's kinda strange. It usually works for the servers, but I don't have any mods, maybe that's some kind of a problem, I can't place it here. Okay, for the sake of the video I'm just going to place it outside, next to the base, just to claim territory. For the vanilla you will need 1 log. After you put the log, you will need, I believe it was metal wire, pliers, more logs, and then you will need 4 sledgehammers or either 4 brand new pristine pickaxes to farm a huge stone, and you have to put it here. But since I'm the admin, I'm just going to build the base and the support and the flagpole itself, and I will have to put a flag on it. As I said, most servers you will play, this is everything they require, just a rope and 3 sticks to make a flag. And you have to raise the flag to the maximum, like this. And many of the servers, after you raise the flag, they will have an option to claim the territory. You have to click F. For me it doesn't have that option because I don't have any mods on this server. So now we are ready with setting up the territory. Now we will need a fence kit just to decide where should we put the door, and especially for this building we should put it over there. And combine them with the rope until we see the option to craft fence kit, then we hold left mouse button. And with the fence kit, that's how you place it. You have to place it facing the enemies, so the enemies will be coming from the front entrance. You have to place it this way, looking at the front entrance. So now, to build the gate, we will need 2 logs As you can see, we have to cut down some trees. Hopefully I can cut this one. Wooden lock, yes sir. This is kinda stressful if you do it in a high pub server, because when you're holding the lock going to your base, you're very unsecure, as you can see. And the only way, if you see somebody shooting at you or something, the only way to drop this faster is not opening your inventory and dropping it on the ground. You can just hold the G button and you will drop it on the ground. And then you can run away, take your weapon, shoot at the guy. You know how it's going. So we can either look at here and click attach, or just attach it from our hands to the slot. So we attach this one as well. Now we have two logs and we are ready to make the base of the door. So in order to make the base, we need either a farming hoe, shovel or a pickaxe. Just pick one of them, it doesn't matter. The three of them work. Also a field shovel works. You just hold to build the base. Yeet. So now we have the base ready. Now I want to cut some wood, so I'm gonna take the handsaw and also the splitting cuts on me. If you wanna stay stealthy, don't cut it down completely. You can do like this and you still have two wooden logs, but the tree won't fail and make a huge noise. You have to put the handsaw in your hands and combine it with the wooden logs, and you over here you see you have an option to craft wooden planks and firewood. You choose the wooden planks. You can just combine the wooden planks. Most servers you will be able to make stacks of 20, not 10. Okay, now I'm back. So now in order to build the base, you have to put 20 planks. It usually takes 16, to be honest with you. It takes 16 to build an entire door. At first we will build a wall, so that's why we need the metal wire and pliers to convert it to a door. Never build the wall if you don't have the wire and the pliers, because this is a huge newbie mistake. You will end up locked inside. Okay, now we need to add the nails. I think I did not take the hatchet. Yep, I did not. To make the door itself, the wall itself, you will need either a hatchet, hammer or a meat tenderizer. I like the hatchet the most, because you can also cut down trees with it. And now you will see the options down here. Ignore the admin part, because I'm an admin and I have some options. Below the admin you can see build upper frame, lower frame. We will start with the lower frame, just because if some people pop up, it will be harder for them to jump over the fence. As you can see, if you're alone, you cannot jump over this. You have to boost yourself using the help of somebody else. So you can now build the lower wooden wall or the upper frame. I just built the upper frame. Now the lower wooden wall, because people raid from down first. And the upper wooden wall. So now we have a wall, it is complete, and we have converted to a door. For this to happen, you have to attach the metal wire and take the pliers in your hands, and you will see build gate. Now we have an openable gate, as you can see, and to secure it we need either a code lock or a combination lock, and we have to set a password. So it will be 3 3311, for example. Okay. Now we have to input okay, 3, next dial 1, 2, 3, next dial 1, and the next dial 5 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 3, 1, 1. We have the code lock in our hands, and that is pretty much how you secure a base. Every time you touch the code lock, the code will change on it. As you can see, it's 5979, and to unlock it you have to input your code. For me it was 3311. Also, your spare nails, they will remain here so you can take them. So that's it guys. For the windows there, for the windows over here, you can just make the same type of walls. Over here 1, 2, and the third one, and you just don't convert them to gates. That's everything. That's how you make walls and wall off everywhere. Over here you can put 2 more walls, and that's it. If you're pretty scared from people shooting you inside the base, you can also put one door above here and make only the lower wall and wall it off. If you wanna upgrade the base door, if you wanna make it metal door, I'm gonna show you. I got you, don't worry about it. Okay, we have the combo lock. So in order to make this into a metal, you will need to find sheet metal from somewhere. Of course, I'm not going to search for one right now, but I'm the admin, so I can spawn and show you how it's done. Interesting. Ah, metal plate, okay, strange name. Haven't seen this one. So now you have to attach it over here. You will have to destroy the wooden wall. You will have to dismantle it, and you cannot dismantle while there is a code lock on the door, so you will have to remove it first. And now you will see the option. Actually you won't, because I don't have the nails inside, but now you will see the option to build lower metal wall. I think it takes only 3, yep, only 3 sheet metal to make half of the door metal. And what we can do is dismantle the upper wall. Just keep in mind that people can wallbang you through the metal doors, and with bigger guns they can also hit you through the wooden wall. But the metal one, it's easier to hit you. Like, they can hit you with pretty much anything. So don't stay in front of the door while there's people outside, you know. Or you can just shoot them through the door if you feel like it. So that's it. Now, my people, we have a metal base.